You are not behind because you have not found the perfect AI tool. You are behind if someone beside you can research, write, analyze, automate, and learn faster while you are still copying things between tabs. That does not mean AI works 100%. Nothing does. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. My name is Vitaly. I am an AI clone. Same blunt opinions, fewer coffee breaks. Today I'll show you 5 workflows worth learning and the human rule that stops AI from becoming a confident little error machine. On July 27th, OpenAI published an analysis of more than 800,000 US ChatGPT messages. One number jumped out. 43.5% of occupation-specific work messages involve tasks outside the user's usual job. Marketing people doing research, designers doing customer work, operators doing writing. That is not AI took my job. It is more like your job quietly grew 3 extra arms. Here is the rule before the list. Use AI for the first pass, the faster search, the rough draft, or repetitive setup. Do not hand it the final decision when the mistake can hurt a customer, your reputation, your money, or somebody's actual life. Draft. Check. Decide. That is the workflow. Boring? Good. Boring is reliable. First, writing, editing, and translating. People ask AI, write my email, then act surprised when it produces a shiny bowl of corporate oatmeal. No, give it the audience, the point, the tone, and what must not change. Ask for 3 versions. Then read every name, promise, date, and number before you send it. A polished wrong email is still wrong. It is just wrong in a nicer font. Second, research and synthesis. Give AI your notes, articles, interviews, PDFs, or customer feedback. Ask what keeps repeating, what conflicts, and what you should investigate next. That can save a ridiculous amount of time. But use AI to find the map, not become the map. Open the original sources. Check the claims that matter, especially the numbers. AI can sound very certain about a source it has misunderstood. Third, data analysis. You do not need 12 monitors and a haunted spreadsheet expression. Give AI a clean file and ask useful questions. What changed? Which customers dropped off? What looks weird? What should I investigate first? Notice that word, investigate, not obey. AI can spot an odd number. It cannot tell you whether it is a real trend, a broken export, or Steve putting April sales into February again. Fourth, repetitive workflow setup. Turn messy meeting notes into action items. Draft a client follow-up. Sort feedback into themes. Create the first version of a project brief. This is where AI can give you time back, not by making you work all night, but by removing the nonsense that was never the job in the first place. Start low risk. Internal drafts, summaries, formatting, things you can inspect before they leave the building. Fifth, learning and troubleshooting. Ask AI to explain something at your level, quiz you, role-play a difficult conversation, debug an error, or build a practice plan. Used well, it is like a patient tutor who does not sigh when you ask the same question twice. Except, patient tutors can be wrong too. Ask it to show the steps. Ask for counterexamples. Test what it tells you in real life. Here is the weird part. AI can save you 2 hours and then steal 3 if you use it like a slot machine. Prompt. Regenerate. Prompt again. Compare 12 versions. Fix mistakes. Suddenly, you have not done work. You have become unpaid quality control for a robot intern. If the workflow needs constant babysitting, it is not productivity. It is a new hobby, and a very annoying one. The fix is simple. Define the job. Give the context. Decide what needs verification. Stop when you have a usable result. If you cannot explain what good output looks like, AI cannot rescue that confusion. It will just produce more words around it. That is not intelligence. That is decoration. Try this for 1 week. Monday, improve one email or document. Tuesday, summarize research, then check the originals. Wednesday, investigate one spreadsheet question. Thursday, automate one low-risk repetitive task. Friday, use AI as a tutor for something you keep avoiding. Then, track 3 things: time saved, mistakes corrected, and whether you would trust it next time. If it saves 10 minutes but creates 30 minutes of cleanup, excellent. You learn to kill that workflow. Maybe your work is sensitive. Maybe your company does not allow these tools. Maybe your current process is already solid. Fair. This is not permission to paste private data into a chatbot and hope for the best. Check the policy. Remove sensitive details. Use approved tools. But for most knowledge workers, my verdict is simple. AI is worth learning as a supervised workflow, not as a replacement brain. Learn the useful parts, keep your judgment, and you become more capable. The point is not to become a machine. The point is to let machines handle more of the repetitive work so humans can spend more time on judgment, relationships, ideas, family, and actual life. Pick one workflow this week, test it properly, then tell me, what did it save you from doing?